Good day for everybody. Today we are going to learn another poem in all-level literature syllabus, Two's Company, The Sad Story of a Man Who Didn't Believe in Ghosts by Professor Raymond Wilson. Professor Raymond Wilson was born on 12th of November 1874. He is well-known author from New Kensington, Pen- Pennsylvania. British scholar, a poet and author, published over 50 essays, articles, encyclopedias, dictionaries. He received fourth President's Distinguished Scholar Award also. He is also known as a Dr. Raymond Wilson, as Dr. Raymond Wilson. Glossary: haunted, appear to be ghostly, tittle tattle, gossip, rattle, cause short and sharp sounds in a rapid speed, poker, a metal rod used for stirring fire, tut tut, an expression of disapproval, chains that rattle, chains of the ghost that shake as the ghost walk, wink, closed an eye, smoother, controlled, nudged each other, prod someone gently. Hunchback moon, new moon, it's a half moon also. Calling, hooting, crying. Sane, mentally fit. Sensible, rational. Dusk, nightfall. Creep, to move cautiously. Nerves, a nervous feeling. Scream, cry with a long, piercing sound. Screech owls, an owl who has a harsh cry. Background and setting for the poem: bizarre, eerie atmosphere coupled with humor, dusk, hunchback moon, the moon which is half full, screech owls, humorous atmosphere. He shuts the door and turns the lock. Of course, he knows that no one is there, but no harms done by taking care. Title: sarcastic and ironic. Nobody wants to share company with a ghost. Theme: overconfident and boastful nature of people and how they do not believe in anything and stay stubborn till something bad happens to them. Mocks at boastful people and encourages the people to be modest and precautious in a certain situation. A teasing poem on people's beliefs in ghosts. The idea that ghosts are created by the imagination. The skeptic in caught in his own skepticism, non-believer is forced to believe. Techniques: monologue, the character is alone in the haunted house. Alliteration, tittle tattle. Onomatopoeic sound, chains that rattle, tut tut. Auditory imagery, tut tut. Ironic title, company with a mortal man and a ghost, hilarious. Visual imagery, the cupboard's strong, he creeps inside. A rhetorical question, an unanswered question, but what is that? Rhyming scheme: A, B, B, C, C. Humorous effect is created. Now let us discuss some context questions. You can stop this video and try these questions also. But what is that? Outside it seemed as if chains rattled. Someone screamed. Name the text of the above lines. Name the writer. These lines are taken from the poem Two's Company by Professor Raymond Wilson, whose thoughts are expressed in these lines. The overconfident and boastful man's feelings are expressed in these lines. Where is the person at the moment? The person is at the inside of the haunted house. Briefly explain the emotions of the person in these lines. Eerie, fearful feelings of the speaker is brought out through these lines. It also depicts the anxiety of the speaker who is in a precarious situation. I have never heard such tittle tattle as ghosts that groan and chains that rattle. In which poem do the above lines appear? Who is the author? These lines are taken from the poem Two's Company by Professor Raymond Wilson, who is referred to as I. I is referred as the poet persona, the person who is overconfident and who doesn't believe in ghosts. What is meant by tittle tattle? Meaningless talk or gossip. What attitude of the person is reflected towards ghost in these lines? Explain. Boastful skepticism towards ghost is indicated from these lines. He doesn't believe in the existence of ghost. He's overconfident about the situation. Uh, Therefore, it creates uh, something boastful situation of the character also. The cupboard strong, he creeps inside, not that there is anything to fear. What is the poem of the above lines? Who is the writer? These lines are taken from the poem Two's Company by Dr. Raymond Wilson. Who is he mentioned here? He is mentioned as mentally agitated, overconfident man. What makes him behave in the above manner? Due to the noise again, the stroke of the 12, but there is no clock. So it has created eerie and bizarre atmosphere for the poet persona to encounter with a ghost. Uh, Comment briefly the effect produced by these lines. It creates agitated mind of the overconfident man. Therefore, he checks the door, shutters the windows, and makes the pause. It shows the disturbed mind of the overconfident man. Moreover, he becomes mentally moved, so he seeks a hideout due to his doubtful mind. He creeps into a cupboard despite his overconfidence nature. Thank you very much for being with me. So we'll meet in another video also. So until that, you can subscribe Indica English Academy. Uh, Thank you.